Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are at. Welcome to Mentor Mornings, my friends, where I share wisdom from people far wiser than myself to help you own your day and fuel your journey. The Art of War was a 5th century text that was believed to be written by a Chinese strategist by the name of Sun Tzu. And this text carries a great amount of weight, not only in warfare, but in business and in life. And so the first lesson that we're going to be talking about today is the control of will. The control of will. So if you appreciate this video, please hit the thumbs up button, share if you feel it's worthwhile, and subscribe, my friends, if you are not already. So Sun Tzu says that, remember, a war can be fought as much inside the mind as it can on the battlefield. He says a whole army may be robbed of its spirit. A commander-in-chief may be robbed of his presence of mind. He goes on to say a soldier's keenest in the morning, by noonday it has begun to flag, and by night, shoot, I lost my place. And in the evening, his mind is bent on returning to camp. And so really what we can do is we can break down the will or spirit by how Sun Tzu classifies it by 3 things. Morning, we're fresh and alert. Midday, we're beginning to lag. And by evening, we are exhausted. And so this goes together in a lesson that we can apply to business, to family, to life, as do not attack an enemy when your troops are tired or lagging. And on the contrast, do not attack with your troops when they are tired and lagging. Wait till they are fresh. And so waiting out an enemy for them to become tired and lagging, we have to realize that our own troops, our own unit, our own family, they are going to be doing the same thing. The energy is going low. And so learning the key to rallying morale, to boosting spirit within the ranks of your business or your family or whatever, is one of a key strategies, a key lesson for a leader. And so Zig Ziglar says research indicates that workers have 3 prime needs: interesting work, recognition for doing a good job, and being let in on what's happening within a company. And so if we wanted to look at this, we could really dive into each one of those. But one of the key things is that keeping the morale, spirit, or will of your family or your troops high during hardship is one of the key things that we need to take away when we're trying to build a successful company, make some kind of a movement, create change. And so he says, keep work interesting. How do we do that? Work without engagement leads to a sleepy mind. And a sleepy mind is not engaged or enthusiastic about creating change. It's not enthusiastic about creating improvement. And so Tony Robbins speaks about something called kanai, and he spoke about this from the very beginning. Kanai is constant and never. Stagnation is death. Okay, the second thing that Zig Ziglar speaks about is recognition. This is one of the easiest and most difficult things to put in place. It's difficult because it requires a constant and steady awareness on the part of the leader. We have to be aware of what the people that are working with us are doing on a small level to help out the people that they're working with, to improve the company or improve the goal, the mission that we're on. And so that awareness is like a practice that we have to put into place so that we're constantly on it. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, says, appreciate everything your associates do for the business. Nothing else can quite substitute for a few well-chosen, well-timed, sincere words of praise. They're absolutely free and worth a fortune. The last thing would be transparency. It's letting the people that are involved inside of your project in on what's happening within the company. By the way, guys, if you appreciate this video, please hit that thumbs up button so that other people know that this is worthwhile content. You can do this, you can give transparency by bringing them involved in the problems that the company is facing. You can also do this by getting them involved with the decisions that have to be made. So if the people that are involved within whatever you're trying to do, the people who are involved are aware of the problems, they can not only be the ones pulling the levers and watching the gears, but now they can be looking for flaws within the gears. They can be looking at how we can improve the processes of which levers to pull and when. And when you start creating that synergistic momentum inside of a unit, inside of a company, inside of a family, suddenly that's when things start going to the next level. Knowing the why, knowing why they're doing the work, and the deep end, like what that's gonna take, where it's gonna take them, the purpose as to why they're part of it, all that brings them inside of the circle rather than just being cogs in a wheel. Because we want to boost morale, and that will take us to the control of will that leads to success in the battlefield, in the game of life, or within a family unit. Until tomorrow, guys, this has been it for Mentor Morning. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button and rise unconquered, my friends, for tomorrow is a new day, but we have today to make action and change inside of our lives. I believe in you. By the way, if you appreciate this content, you will also love, as much as I do, Gaia. They are a sponsor of these videos, and I will leave a link below for you to visit them. Over 8,000 titles of consciousness expanding material that is 100% member funded. So I would appreciate it for my own pocketbook, and also for you. If you check out their link below, you get a 1-week free trial to check them out and see if it is worthwhile for you. All right, guys, rise unconquered. I will see you tomorrow with part 2 of the Art of War, Lessons of Control.